fly to me. Oh mama, spread them so widely. Caribbean guy won't die for me. She have to die for me, yeah. Holy Father, I'm screaming my Lady Gaga. She come in my feeling. It goes down when my G's connect. Hey, look, disconnect. I got cool spaghetti. Hey guys, long time no see. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Rafina. So let me just get straight into it. I know I promised you guys a room tour video, my first year accommodation room tour video. I know I told you guys I'll do one. A lot of people are asking me, oh, can you do a room tour video? Where's the room tour video? Da, 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 da. It is now a whole year plus later, and I'm very sorry I didn't do I'm very sorry guys, I didn't do the room tour video. I know, it's really bad of me. So to make up for it, I'm going to talk about the Warwick accommodation process, my accommodation, where I stayed, how I found living there, just like my experience living at my accommodation, to help you guys out if you're considering coming to Warwick and just want to know more about, like, you know, the accommodations. Obviously I can't speak on all of the accommodations, but I'll definitely tell you guys about mine, and yeah, and the accommodation process in general. I do have videos of like my room and what it looks like, how I decorated it and stuff, so I'll insert that. There'll basically be like a montage at the end of this video, so you can, you know, even though it's not like the full thing, you can kind of get an idea of you know, my room and see like how my room was and stuff like that. That's enough of me talking. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and yeah, let's get into it. The Warwick accommodation application process is very interesting. I really didn't like it, and I don't know if it's the same. I think it's probably is the same, but basically what we had to do is so obviously you see the list of different accommodations. You have to put a list of like 1 to 6 accommodation, 1 being obviously your first choice and 6 being your like least favorite, but somewhere that you still wouldn't mind living, somewhere you still wouldn't mind living in. But the first thing that I was just like, what is this all about? Even if you don't want shared accommodation, you can only put a maximum of 3 en suites. Why? Like, why am I putting shared? Why do I have to put shared if I don't want to stay in shared? Like, that doesn't make any sense. So yeah, you can only put a maximum of 3 ensuite accommodations. Even if you don't have any intentions of staying in a shared, you still have to put the rest of them have to be shared accommodations. So that was the first thing. I was just like, no, like, this is not it. And then cool, so you put your 6 options, and then you basically fill out this like kind of like questionnaire, and they ask you questions about like, oh, what do you like to get up to, like your hobbies and interests, what time do you sleep, do you wake up early, do you go to bed late, like stuff like that. And they ask you a bunch of questions, and apparently the questions are meant to help them put you with people who you're like similar with, like people you'll get along with. But that didn't make any sense. Sorry, that didn't make any sense, because my flatmates, me, that was just, I don't understand. Like, that just seemed like pointless. And cool. And then to be honest, I feel like they make you put 6 options, and then they just pick out, it's basically like a raffle. They just pick out of a hat, whichever one you get. We didn't find out which accommodation we're moving to until like the end of August. And I know other unis had found out like their comms where they were staying. We didn't know until the end of August. And also, what I don't like about the Warwick accommodation process is, with other unis, it's so much easier. Like, you you know, the accommodation that you want is accommodation that you pay for, like you pay your deposit, and then you can even choose your room, like you can even choose the type of room you want. And if you want to be with like people, like your friends, you're able to choose a flat together. With Warwick, no, like you don't know who your flatmates are until you find out, the accommodation that you are staying at. Just wait until moving day, and that's the day you find out like who you're living with. Another thing about the work accommodations that I don't like is that the accommodations are not like, they're not that nice. They're actually not that nice. Most of them are quite old, and especially the shared routes, boy, you do not want to stay you do not want to stay there, like, no. Most recently built accommodation is Cryford Townhouse, and then they also have New Sherbourne. But then apart from that, all of them are old, like they're old. And also they are so expensive. They're actually so expensive. And most of, yeah, apart from Cryford Townhouse comes with a 3/4 double bed. The rest of them are all single. The rest of them are all single beds. Like, excuse me, I have a big double bed at home, and you want me to come and sleep in a single bed, like a tiny single bed. So I just feel like they need to do better. They need to invest more in like their accommodations. You're charging so much for these accommodations, and they don't even look that nice. Like what's going on here? So that's roughly the application process. So I really wanted to stay in Cryford, just because like it was the newest accommodation, and also it had a 3/4 double bed. So I really wanted to stay in the Cryford townhouse accommodation. So that was my first choice. And then my second choice was Sherbourne Residences. And then my third choice, I don't even know. I think my third choice was Heron Bank. And then I don't even remember what I put for my last three choices, because I did not care about them. I did not want to. There was no way I was staying in my last three choices. Like, just no way. Yeah, so I don't even remember what I put for those. List 1 to 6, Cryford Townhouse being my first, and then God knows what I put as my sixth choice. And then yeah, so then you fill in you fill in the application, whatever, and then we were just waiting. And then we finally, oh, and how you even find out like which accommodation that you're staying at. So one day people started saying like, oh, they're staying at Cryford. They're staying at Cryford Townhouse. They got an email that they're staying at Cryford Townhouse. But I ran to my emails. I wasn't seeing any email about Cryford Townhouse. I was just thinking like, okay, where's my email? Like, where's my email? And the thing is, I was so confident. I don't know why, but I was so confident that I was gonna get Cryford Townhouse. But yeah, so people were saying like, oh yeah, they're saying at Cryford, and then that's when we realized like, oh, so all the people that are saying at Cryford Townhouse are finding out during that time. And then so if you didn't get the email, then you're not saying at Cryford Townhouse. So now I was getting a bit scared, because I was like, okay, if I'm not staying at Cryford Townhouse, then where am I staying? Because God forbid I'm not staying my last three options. So it's either now, now it's just like, cool, I'm not staying at Cryford, so it has to be Sherbourne. It has to be Sherbourne Residences, or yeah, I'm not staying on campus. Over the next few days, people were saying like, oh yeah, they're saying that Jack Martin? I think Jack Martin's or Heron Bank. You know, people were now finding out the accommodations that they were staying at. And then finally, it was Sherbourne, like people staying at Sherbourne Residences, their turn to find out. So yeah, so people started getting their emails like, oh yeah, you're staying at Sherbourne Residences. Check my email, it was Sherbourne Residences. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, I wasn't mad because people are out here getting their sixth choice, and I was grateful enough to get en suite. And it's like Sherbourne, I didn't really mind Sherbourne, so I didn't really mind Sherbourne residences, so I was just like, cool, at least I'm staying out an en suite. With Sherbourne residences, there's old Sherbourne and there's new Sherbourne. New Sherbourne is more like modern looking, and compared to old Sherbourne. And so with old Sherbourne, there's 1 to 6, there's 1 to 6 buildings, and New Sherbourne is 7 to 9. So yeah, so cool. So I found out I'm staying at Sherbourne residences now, but in my head I was thinking like, oh, I hope I get New Sherbourne. I hope I get to stay in New Sherbourne, because for me accommodation was like a big thing, and the way accommodations look, because you know, I'm thinking how am I gonna decorate it, all this and that. So if the accommodation isn't looking that nice, it's kind of just like, what is this, like what's going on here? And with old Sherbourne, oh my gosh, tell me why someone thought, whoever was helping design or whatever, thought it would be okay to put blue carpet, blue ocean blue carpet, like, and blue, two, not even just one, two large pin boards, like two large blue pin boards. Like, why can't you just do grey, like simple colors, but blue? Like, how, my theme, how is that gonna work? Like, how is that going to work? Like, it just didn't make any sense. So yeah, so that's what I was thinking, like, oh, please let me get new Sherbourne, because it would just be easier for me with my theme and to decorate and stuff like that. Cool. So yeah, so I found out I'm staying at Sherbourne residences now. Didn't know who my flatmates were. And then obviously I did my preparation. I literally bought everything plus more, like, to uni. So yes, I did all my shopping, everything. So cool. So it's now moving day. So I think I was the first person. Yeah, I was the first person. Oh yeah, and even with knowing, even with, like, you see how there's old Sherbourne and new Sherbourne, you don't even know which one you're staying in until like moving day. So cool. So I come to Warwick, come on campus. You have to get your key and stuff like that. Go to get my key. I'm saying old Sherbourne. I'm like, okay, cool. You know, like, okay, I want a new Sherbourne, but okay, cool, we'll make it work. So yeah, cool. Went now. I was on, oh, another thing that annoyed me, they put me on ground floor. Okay then. So yeah, moved in now. My family came to drop me and then they left. And then cool, started seeing my flatmates. But I was like, saw my flatmates now, and I was just a bit confused, because you guys said you'll put us with people that, you know, basically people that you're similar with, people that they know, like, you'll get along with. There was no correlation, guys. Like, there's literally no correlation. And oh my gosh, like, you know what, we'll get to my living experiences later. I'm going to speak about pros and cons of staying in Sherbourne residences. Sherbourne residences is about a 15-minute walk from campus, so it's not far at all. Old Sherbourne residences do come with a lot of storage space. Yeah, see how I brought so much, like, I brought so many things, and I was even scared before, like, moving. I was a bit scared, like, oh, like, is everything gonna fit? Like, where am I gonna put all my stuff? But I had plenty of space. Like, the cupboards, there was cupboards, like, under the bed there was space. Wardrobe was very big as well, and the room size, the room itself was quite spacious. So you have a lot of space. To, like, put your stuff and move around. Also the kitchens at Sherbourne residences are very nice. The windows, they basically have windows that go from, like, the top to the floor, and that big windows, so you can, like, you can probably, like, see into the kitchen, you can, like, see into people's kitchens and stuff. But yeah, the kitchens are really nice, and even just the thing is, the kitchens actually look quite modern, but it's just the rooms. Like, it's just it's that it's the blue carpet, like the blue carpet and the blue pinboards ruin everything. It actually ruined everything. But yeah, the kitchens are actually very nice. Sherbourne Residences was like the party place. Compared to like the other ensuite accommodations, especially block 5 used to host all like the parties and stuff like that. The price that we paid for Sherbourne Residences was actually ridiculous, considering the fact that people that lived in old Sherbourne were paying the same price as people that lived in New Sherbourne. Like, how does that make sense? If New Sherbourne is more modern and like, you know, it's new, why are we paying the same price? And also, we're basically paying the same price as people that lived in Cryfield Townhouse. And you know, Cryfield Townhouse, like, they have a kitchen. Well, okay, of course they have a kitchen. They have a TV. They have a TV in their kitchen. They have like a sofa, kind of like a sofa area sort of thing. And it's just like, why were we paying similar prices? So I was paying £179 a week. £179 a week for a single bed. For a single bed and blue carpet. Like, the price was ridiculous. And compared to like, sorry, I hate to compare, but just looking at other unis, yeah, let's just look at Coventry Uni, for example. They have really nice modern accommodations. Some of them even come with TVs, that you get a TV in your room and stuff like that. They put up the accommodation prices every year, so God knows how much people are paying like now. But it's just, I just don't understand why the accommodations are so expensive. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, so now onto my flatmates and my living experiences with my flatmate. Guys, I went to uni thinking like, oh, you know, I'm gonna, you know, I thought I would be that girl that got along with her flatmates. You know, we all like became close friends, like everything was good, all this and that. Boy, was no. Like, no, complete opposite. And even though, okay, cool, it wasn't as bad as, you know, other stories that I hear about people's like living experiences in their student accommodations, but what I went through, sorry, that was just not it. It was actually not it. Cool. So these people put me with people that you know, they thought would all like be a good match for each other. No, because I was put with dirty people. I was put with dirty people that don't know simple hygiene, like, and do not know how to clean up after themselves. Like, oh, uni will actually make you see like people have no home training. Like, people have no home training, they have no respect, and they don't know boundaries. They actually don't know boundaries, and it's just like, we're the same age, like, why are you acting like this? Like, I just don't understand. Cool. So obviously I met all my flatmates now, but from the first day I already knew like, nah, this is not good. Living with them is not gonna be fun. To be honest, some of them weren't as bad, but there were certain people, oh my god, you're done. Like, you're actually done. Cool. So my first experience, when I was just like, no, what is this? I went to Birmingham for a few days to visit my friend, and then cool, basically because I was the first person to move in, so I took the first shelf of the fridge. Another thing about Sherbourne Residences, yeah, there wasn't enough fridge space. Like, I didn't understand, why can't you provide more why can't you provide more fridges? Because we were actually struggling with the fridge space. And the freezers as well. Anyways, back to my experience. Yeah, so I went to Birmingham for a few days, and then I came back, and then I went to the fridge. I went to the fridge to get food, like to get food. Open the fridge now, I'm, you know, about to get whatever, and I realized, wait, this is not my stuff. This is not my stuff. And then I'm looking down, and I see my stuff like towards the bottom. I'm like, what? Hold up, like, what is going on here? So someone had moved all my stuff, like had moved all my stuff down, like towards to one of the bottom shelves, and had put all of their stuff on the top shelf. Excuse me. Like, excuse me, are you okay? I was just so confused, like I was just so confused, like what is going on here? And then I was like, oh, who moved my stuff? Who moved my stuff? I wasn't getting any answers. I literally just took out all their stuff, yeah, put it on the table, next to the fridge, and moved my stuff back. And then I wrote a note. I was just like, don't touch my stuff, it's corona, like, don't touch my stuff, thanks. And I left their stuff there. And then the people that did it now came like, oh, they were just like, oh, why didn't you put my stuff back? I was like, why are you touching my stuff? Like, why did you move my stuff? My stuff is there, like, at the top. Why are you moving my stuff towards the bottom and putting your stuff, like, who? It's the fridge yours. It's the fridge yours. Like, it's the fridge yours. Like, it's the fridge yours. And then they were just coming up with, I don't even know, some dumb excuse about, oh, they didn't have enough space, so they moved that stuff. I was like, what? Like, nah, just thinking about it is making me annoyed. If you didn't have enough space, we have a group chat. Why didn't you ask, like, oh, you know, we have a group chat. You have my number. Why couldn't you ask, like, oh, is it okay if I move your stuff? Like, there was no communication, nothing. You just felt entitled to go and touch other people's stuff and move their stuff and put yours at the top. Like, who do you think you are? Who do you actually think you are? I was like, nah, they're lucky I didn't chuck their stuff in the bin, because what was the meaning of that? Cool, so that situation happened. And then, guys, no, these lot, yeah, tell me why every time I would go into the kitchen to cook, the kitchen is a mess. Like, why am I cleaning your mess before I now start cleaning? Like, why do I have to clean up your mess? We are all grown people here. You have hands, okay? Why can't you just clean up after yourself? Guys, it was a constant battle with these guys. Like, oh, it was a constant battle, like, every day, like, literally every day. Whose stuff is this? Who left this here? Can whoever did this come and clean? I'll be sending them pictures. Come and clean. Why is this like this? Why that? Oh, God, guys, literally every single day there was something. Every single day. Like, it was just tiring and draining. And then they'll always be making, like, because three of them knew each other, so, and they would invite, like, more people into the flat, so they'll have, like, drink ups, like, in the evening, at night, and then they go into the kitchen, like, there's such a mess, like, drinks, like, the floor is sticky, like, it's just a mess. The kitchen was a mess 24/7, like 24/7. That kitchen was a mess. I had people using my cutlery, people using my stuff. Oh gosh, like, it was actually draining. And it's like every day I'm telling them, oh, you know, come and do this, come and do that, and they're not listening. Or they'll go and clean it, but then it was literally like a cycle. You're doing the same thing every single day. Like, why can't you just be civilized? I just don't understand. So yeah, guys, that was just like a constant ongoing thing. And then, oh yeah, it came to a point where for like a good 3 months, yeah, I literally stopped using the kitchen, because I was like, I had enough. I stopped using the kitchen. I'll literally just order food, or I'll come to London, and then every time I'll go back up, I'll just like take my mum's food, and I'll just put like take enough to last me for a while until like I'll go back to London. That's actually what I had to do because I became tired. So yeah, for like a good 3 months, guys, I did not use that kitchen. I did not cook in that kitchen. And yeah, literally just ordering food, eating my mum's food, and that was it. Another thing that happened, yeah. Cool. So I had done my weekly shop. Cool, whatever, packed everything away. And then literally the next day after I had done my weekly shopping, yeah, I was just like, okay, I was in the mood for an English breakfast fry up. I went into the kitchen now, was taking out the ingredients, cool, going to the fridge now. Where's my packet of sausages? Where's my packet of sausages? Guys, I remember it was 8 sausages unopened. Dealing with people like this, like, it will actually make you think like, am I going crazy? Like, am I mad? Because I was even like, for a moment I was like, did I get sausages? Like, did I get sausages? But no, guys, I got the sausages. Like, I got the sausages and I put them in the fridge. So why now have I come to get my sausages and they're not there? What's going on? What is going on here? Yeah, so cool. So I was like, so I checked each like shelf to just see like, okay, maybe I might have put on the wrong shelf, or just to see like if it was there. No sausages. I'm thinking, okay, so what's going on here? Straight to the group chat. Who took my sausages? Who took my sausages? Sausage, man, I didn't take anyone's sausages. Nah, didn't take anyone's sausages. Nah, didn't take anyone's sausages. Well, it was one of yous. Like, it was one of you guys. Like, somebody took it. Somebody in this flat took the sausages. They didn't just take one. They took the whole pack. You took the whole pack and you ate it. Like, it was one of you guys. Everyone just denying, like, no, it wasn't me. Oh, guys, I was so annoyed. Like, and it's just like the disrespect. It's like, why am I getting violated like this? Why am I actually getting violated like this? So cool. I remember I FaceTimed my friend, yeah. I FaceTimed my friend Emma Farr, and I was just explaining the story, and then I literally just broke down crying. Like, I was just in tears. Like, I just broke down crying. What is wrong with people? Because I'll never do that. Why are you touching other people's stuff? Like, why are you eating other people's food? What, like, where are your manners? Guys, I was literally so upset. And then I tried threatening them. Yeah, I was just like, oh, my sausages better be here by tomorrow, or else watch what I'll do. You guys don't want to see me get mad. To be honest, there was nothing I could have actually done, because when you now start, you know, doing the most, it's just like, it's not going to solve anything. Like, this, they don't care. They actually don't care. Like, they don't care. And what was I even gonna do? Like, what was I even gonna do? So it's kind of just like, just save your breath, because they actually don't care. So yeah, but I tried threatening them like, oh, guys, my sausages better be here by tomorrow. I did that for like over 2 days. I was like, oh, another day has passed, no sausages. Like, can the person who just took it, just like replace it? Like, I don't even care. You don't have to tell me it was you. Just replace my sausages. No one replaced my sausages. Like, no one replaced my sausages. Yeah, so that was another thing that happened. And yeah, guys, the only thing that helped me and made me go back into that kitchen was basically, so it was when there was another lockdown. This was from like Christmas time. There was another lockdown, and Boris was just like, oh, all uni students stay at home, but basically I was working in Coventry, so I had to come back to Coventry. So yeah, so I came back, and also they were doing a rent waiver, so if you stayed at home, you basically didn't have to pay rent for that term. So all of them stayed at home. I was the only one basically living, I was the only one in the flat. Guys, I was living lavish, like I was living life so peaceful. Like I was in that kitchen, like I could finally use the kitchen. I was actually cooking, like I was actually cooking. You know, I was living, didn't have to worry about anything. Or because before, yeah, you know, like before it would be a case where I'd want to go into the kitchen, like even just to get a drink or a snack or something, but as soon as like I open my door and I hear that they're in the kitchen, boy, I'm going straight back into my room, because I don't want convo. And just like, I just don't, you know, I just hate when people are in the kitchen when I'm in the kitchen. Like, why are you here? So yeah, but I could freely use the kitchen, I could do whatever. Like, it was so calm. So literally for like a good couple of months, yeah, from like January to like April, yeah, from Jan to April, it was literally just me in the flat. Boy, God blessed me, like it was so calm. So then afterwards, one of my flatmates, he came back, but he hardly used the kitchen. So again, like it was basically just me using the kitchen, so it was calm. And then it was only until like the last term, that's when everyone came back, and boy, back to the same mess. People using my cutlery, people using my saucepans and pots and stuff like that. Is it crack? Like, are you guys okay? Are you guys actually okay? I'm telling you guys, prepare yourself. Prepare yourself for the worst, because the way I got slapped in the face, yeah, like it was actually disrespectful. It was actually rude. Here's me thinking like, yeah, it's gonna be calm with my flatmates, da, da, da. I would hear stories about, you know, people not cleaning and stuff like that, but I didn't think I would be in that situation. I actually did not think I'll be in that situation. So I'm just telling you guys from now, prepare yourself for the worst, because people are dirty and they don't have any manners, and they lack home training, like serious home training. They don't even have this much. They don't have this much home training. Like, it's actually really bad. So yeah, just prepare yourself. I think I've covered everything about Sherbourne and just living in Sherbourne. If any of you are thinking of coming to Warwick, you know, if you've applied to come to Warwick and want to find out more about the accommodation process, or you know, just have any questions about Sherbourne and like accommodations and stuff like that, send me a DM on Instagram or send me a message on Snap, and I'll see how I can help you. That's me done talking. The rest of this video is basically just going to be a montage of my room and how it looked like, and just like, yeah, videos of my accommodation. So yeah, once again, thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.